Hello everyone, Yensid Organist here, and welcome back to another episode of OrgelCraft. Hope you guys are having a great day. Happy New Year! New Year, same old OrgelCraft. Hope you enjoyed the time-lapse to start things off. We now have a Carillion Corvette to add to our Star Wars build here in the end. I know a few episodes back I said I had something planned that confirmed that my scale was correct for the Star Destroyer. This Carillion Corvette was designed by Lord Dacker, and I will put a link to his tutorial in the description. But yeah, he built it at a 2-to-1 scale, and that was how I knew I got it right. So I've made some modifications to the original design in terms of block palette, but really like how it looks. I think it really suits this well. This is not the Tantive 4. I haven't come up with a name for it yet. So, yeah, but there we go. And if I come up here safely and land, we can go and actually see it with the free cam, which I realized in the last episode I kept calling face cam, yet it's free cam. So if we kind of back away, you can see the scale of it. Our Lambda shuttle is too big, but that's all right. Oh well. Anyway, so today I want to make a go at finishing the lower portion of the hull. You're thinking, Yensid, didn't we do that in the last episode? Well, almost. You see, if we fly out here, we have just a box. So we need to get these little wings coming off the side. I don't know what to call them. So we need to get those built up and finished. And I'm hoping to get that done on both sides. And depending on how long that takes, my goal is to actually start the upper hull. At least get it wireframed out and figure out where things need to go. So here's something kind of crazy. So this is the stone that I have stocked up on for right now, which I'm going to need to get a few of these. This plus 2 double chests are all that remain of the stone that I saved from digging out the crater. Yeah, we're going to need a lot more going forward. I was thinking about adding a cobblestone generator, but I'm actually thinking that I might just do a stone generator with a beacon that I could kind of just go back and forth and have hoppers to pick things up. I'm thinking that that's probably going to be the best way to go when I need to very quickly grind out stacks and stacks and stacks of stone. Since I needed, what? I think it was like 112 shulker boxes for the lower hull. Yeah, it's going to be a project. Anyway, so let's take a quick land here, and I do want to grab the cobbled deep slate. I had a thought on this as I was thinking about this episode, and I think that what I actually want to do is I actually want to do it like that, so that there's a little bit of a lip. I'm thinking I might actually do stone slabs here and there, which I guess if I grabbed a stone cutter, we could find out what that would look like. So if we do that, my thought was to do that, and let's go, let's see. Yeah, I like how that looks. Yeah, so that's how we're going to do that. Okay, so I guess I'll need to hang on to this, but I can put the rest of this away. There we go. And then if we turn on our mini HUD here, I didn't actually get any stone out. So let's get some stone. There we go. And my hope is that, I'm hoping that this will just be a nice repeatable pattern. Because as long as it's a repeatable pattern, then I don't have to sit and adjust these every single time. So let's just work a little of this here. rid of that. And then it looks like... Yeah, it looks like it's going evenly. If we move the first one, and we should go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and bring it there. Is that right? Yes. Okay. And yes, this does line up. Okay. That will make this much easier because then that means I can just keep following the pattern all the way down from here to the end, way down there. There are, of course, there's a couple little things that I don't know how to describe it, but basically there are you know, you have it coming out like this, you know, but then it goes in so that it's closer. And there's a couple of places where that happens. So I'll have to account for that. I've already taken the measurements on that, so that shouldn't be too much trouble to get all of that in. But that's how that's going to go. Did those... Wait. Right. We leave that because that's going to be the slabs so that we can have the deep slate in there. Okay. All right. So, yeah, I guess it's time for another time lapse. Welcome back, everyone. Hope you enjoyed the time lapse. So it's starting to look a little bit more like something other than a mass of stone. Took a lot longer than I thought it was. Took a lot more stone than I thought it was going to. And yeah, I'm very close to being out of stone. So, not going to get the other side done. I'm also running short on time. But, before we move on, I've got a little bit of a detail that I need to fix, and clearly a torch that I need to place down here. Let's send our friend. Hey. Goodbye. So, if we pop here into FreeCam, when I was planning this out, there are these little sections off the side here, and they kind of like taper off on one side and then on the other. And I kind of calculated like what I thought it should be, except that I realized that the angle on this is calculated as this wall being a straight line. So as you can see, when we look down with that as a straight line, it doesn't quite work. So we need to figure out what that angle is going to be. I tried messing around with it a little bit here, but was not very successful. So for the second one over here, I intentionally just built it straight out and then planned to come back and tweak it from there. So if we're starting from here, I tell you what, let's do this. Let's maybe stand here. And then if we go, oh, I gotta get a little bit higher. Let's see if we can figure out what this needs to be. I can't quite tell. We're going to have to eyeball this. I think maybe here. Let's try there. So that is right here. So we're going to go from here over to the corner here. Let me mark this out with some torches. So we're going to aim for that. And we're going from here. Well, we're going to go from there. So what we can do is we can go in here, we can do a line. There it is. Configure, set here, -1. And then we'll come over here. And we'll set here -1. Okay, and then this is the line, more or less. I'm only concerned about the horizontal line at the moment. Are we Yes, I'm breaking those blocks away. Yes, okay. So that we'll put back. Okay, so that should be good. So now let's go. Obviously, we're going to have to remove the lower section. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I feel like it could maybe go out another block, but honestly, I don't think it's a huge deal. So, okay. I'm going to go ahead and get this cleaned up here, get this finished off. I'll do the other one over there. But then we need to do something about some stone generation. So, yeah, let me do a little bit of work, and then we'll come back and get a stone generator built up. Welcome back, everyone. I have prepared a space for our stone generator that we're going to be building here. And I have most of the stuff that I'm going to need. So let's find the center of this room. That's going to be right along these 2 blocks. And let's give ourselves some room at the back. So let's maybe go right there. We'll call that the back. Okay. This torch will need to move. We'll just put that back there for now. Okay. So then, it's pretty simple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to start right there, and for now, just going to place a temporary hopper there, and there. Is that going to be high enough? Do I want to go one higher? No, this should be fine. Okay, so we're going to do that, and then we're going to have this come back by 5, like that, and then we're going to build up glass on the sides here. And this is what is going to hold our water in place. I'm going to put trapdoors there and there. And then we need to build this up another 2 blocks, I think. Yes. And then we'll put glass along there. And along there. And then we're going to put lava here, and then water is going to go on the sides. So that is all we have to the design. It's pretty simple, pretty straightforward. And then I'm just going to repeat this on the right and the left. So that we'll have basically 3 of these, which gives enough time for stone to generate in the other sections as we walk back and forth. So that's going to go there, and then we can fill that in like that, and then come to the other side. Fill everything in there. Build this up. We'll need that there. And then on the side. Very basic, very simple. Let's do... I was thinking that we would do... for a floor, we'll do some iron blocks, and those are going to go right along there. And we'll probably maybe stick one on either end so that we can just walk back and forth here. Yeah, let's put that one outside. So let's go there and there. And so then the plan is we'll have a haste beacon, and we will just walk back and forth and go crazy on all the stone. And so we'll have 30 in each. So on every pass, we should be getting roughly 30 stone. It won't be perfect, but it'll be close enough. So now let's temporarily stick some glass here. And we need to do trapdoors there and there. And then we're going to close all of those, and then we'll break the glass out. And there we go. Okay, so that will keep all the water in place. It will also keep the lava from flowing out on top. So I realized that I do not have an infinite water source here, so let's just make that real quick. I have a bucket of axolotl. It'll work. There we go. So then we can do the challenging work of placing all of this water in here. I can just reach it. And that should be all I need. And let's do this in stages. So now that I've got that, we're gonna need 5 there. Why do I feel like I don't have enough lava? So you don't have to do a source for all of them. It'll just flow faster if you do. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to hopefully sneak in here. And can I reach? I can, but I need the right. There we go. 1, 2, and 3. Grab some more lava. Go up to the top. Try not to fall in. Place that there. And then we'll need water sources. I know there are easier ways to do this, but there we go. There we go. 1, 2, 3. And let's actually go to the top over here to place these ones in. 1, 2, and 3. And they will continue to flow to the center, so we don't have to worry about sources being created in the middle. So there's that, and then just gonna place the rest of the lava in here. So there's that. Oh. Oh no! I placed it in the wrong place and there's no way to get that back. Oh no. That is okay though, because I'm going to stick an extra bucket in here just so that I don't have to keep doing that. Let's see. Yeah, so one of the other things that I want to do, and you know what? I guess there's no reason why we couldn't put it in this room. Although I do want to expand it. But I'll tell you what, for right now, let's do this. So I need a crafting table. And one of these. Let's break that down and make a cauldron. And then let's build it up this way. So we'll do that. And you probably have already figured out where I'm going with this, but we are going to build a infinite or renewable lava source, and I need a single bucket. I'll take that one. It'll still flow. It'll be fine. But we can put lava in there, and then that will eventually fill that up, and we'll be able to have a renewable source of lava. I'm going to put these here just so that it looks like it's supported. There we go. Okay, so that will fill up, and I'll be able to fix that as we go. And let's get our water bucket back, and then get rid of that water source. There we go. And there's our farm. So now I just need to go grab the beacon that we had previously, which is right here. And then maybe we'll just build this up behind here. And I can always extend the room back, or I can build it around. Let's maybe put it behind. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so we'll put the beacon back here. And then we can put it behind the wall. We'll just have to make sure that whatever we put on top of this stays open to the sky. Well, we can use a half slab. There's plenty of ways to do that. I guess we'll have the issue of having the beacon beam. Maybe I'll set it so that you can turn it on and off. That might be the way to go. So that we can have... yeah, so that there's not always a beacon beam shooting off into space. But we'll be able to access it when we need stone. And go from there. There's way too much iron. I built that right, didn't I? Yes. There we go. I don't know where... Oh, that's right, because I was building with iron. That's right. Okay. But so there's that, and then all I have to do is stand up here, and we just go back and forth. I was experimenting with making minecarts work with this. And the minecarts just went too fast. Now, I do have this issue where occasionally we do get cobblestone instead of stone, but for the most part, it's not too bad. Yeah, and then we just kind of work back and forth here. Doing this now, I think that I might expand it because you don't get the... yeah, you don't quite get this one back in the time, so we might make it... I might double it up and do a couple more on either side, just so that you're not wasting time as you're going back and forth, and all of that. But if we look in these hoppers, you'll see that just from doing that, we have... Yeah, so just from that little experiment right there, we have 5 stacks of stone. So yeah, so this is going to be very useful. And so then I'm going to, between episodes, I'm going to go through and I will have all of these hoppers funnel along to a storage system so that we can go from there. Guys, I think that is going to do it for this episode. Didn't quite get as much progress as I hoped to, but doing all right. So I'm happy with the progress we made, and I'm happy with how things are looking. It's starting to look like a real ship. So, yeah. So thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, please be sure to give it a like and share it with your friends. If you haven't already, I would encourage you to subscribe, and make sure you click that little notification bell so you can stay up to date on all my latest posts. Be sure to follow me on social media. Thanks for watching. See you real soon.